Hello everyone, my name is Savitha Satish, and for the past 6 weeks I've been a 2025 Summer Fellow at CreatorsCircle. Shout out to my amazing teachers Nayeli Gonzalez, Ryan Palmer, and Joan Ilegbame. Today I'm going to be showing y'all what I learned through today's video, How to be a Changemaker 101. First of all, congratulations! You want to help change the world for the better. But what's your purpose? Your purpose is the key to navigating our crazy world where nothing is black or white. It keeps you going even when you question everything. So how do you find it? Your purpose needs to fit in 3 categories: the need in the world, your skills, and what you love. Look at your community. What is a gap that needs to be filled? At the end of the day, your purpose needs to serve, a purpose. It could be that your beaches are littered, or maybe your friends struggle with confidence. Secondly, look at your skills. What are you good at? My favorite analogy is that you cannot ask a fish to cut down a tree and you cannot ask a beaver to breathe underwater. Everyone is good at something, and so are you. Finally, and most importantly, what do you love doing? What makes you happy every time you do it? You cannot fulfill your purpose if your purpose does not entail doing what you love. If you are watching this video, then you are already thinking about how you can make a difference. What many get wrong is that there is only one way to help, but in fact you can be a change maker in many ways. If you love connecting people, you could be a networker and connect other changemaker personalities with each other so that together you all can create change. You can be a communicator and use your medium such as music, speech, or visual arts to compel people to action. Maybe you stand up against injustice like a resistor through civil disobedience such as lawsuits, strikes, and boycotts. You could be the investigator like Sherlock Holmes and relentlessly search to reveal the full picture through uncomfortable questions and hard truths. If you always bring a Swiss Army knife with you to fix any problems, you could be a builder, and engineer, design, and create community solutions. Finally, you could find joy out of caring for others like a nurturer. You are the source of sustenance and strength in any movement to change the community for good. But this work is hard. It's draining, but most of all, it needs endurance. Which brings us to our third aspect of being a changemaker: well-being. You cannot take care of others if you are not healthy, so figure out what helps you. Find the practice that helps you recharge for the next day. It could be creating art, doing yoga, working out, or listening to music. When your mental space is clouded, this activity should give you mental clarity. It should not only bring you joy, but also peace. But more than that, remember that you need others. As Helen Keller said, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. Think about it. Who have you learned from? Who are your friends? Who is your cheerleader? They can be the same person or different people. It doesn't matter. If we want to persevere to help others, we need a rest, sustenance, and supportive community. Wonderful. So you have learned about yourself as a change maker, and you're ready to go help the world. However, before you become a superhero, remember that every issue you face isn't isolated. This can be explained through systems thinking. Systems thinking is a way of problem solving that understands that every part of a system influences and impacts each other. But what is a system? A system is a group of elements that work together under a set of rules. For example, take the ocean, in it you will find fish, plankton, and bigger creatures such as whales and sharks. But they are not isolated. The whales and sharks eat fish, the fish eat plankton, and the whales also eat plankton. Maybe the fish eat the decomposing bodies of the whales and the sharks. Once you understand this, you can understand how one element, such as the fish, impacts the entire system. We can take this thinking to change making by seeing the bigger picture of how hidden factors combined create a greater issue. Remember that every issue is more complex than you originally think, and the only way to create lasting impact is to understand all parts of the machine that is our society. Well, that's it for me today. I hope that you all have learned about how to be a change maker. Anyone can create change, whether it's small or large. Purpose, impact, well-being, and systems thinking together can help you become the person your community needs to uplift them. So go on, take this knowledge with you and keep going.